Well, let's get under the hood of Amazon's auto ambitions now with Santosh Rao in New York. He's the head of research at Manhattan Venture Partners. Welcome back to the program, Santosh. Now, Amazon seems to be doing virtually everything but build a car itself. Now, what do you think the company's trying to achieve in this area of transportation?
Hi, thanks for having me. The way Amazon is right now, its businesses lends itself to automobile business. Shipping costs is a big part of Amazon's business. It's the core business. So logistics, cloud computing, and all the technology all behind them kind of lends itself to autonomous cars, to electric cars, to drones, to all the delivery, anything transportation, I think falls right into Amazon's territory. So I think they're doing the right thing. They're investing. It's all early stages in every early innings in all these areas. So I think Amazon wants to be there. They have the money, they have the technology, so they can get out there and build their own platform.
Now, we know that the other big tech firms like Google, Apple, Uber, I mean, they've all sort of ventured into this space for some time now. How much of Amazon's new venture has to do with perhaps keeping up with the Joneses?
Yeah, no, I think they're not going to get into the service of like Uber and Lyft. What they want to do is provide the app that facilitates that. So in terms of like in India, they have this dispatch. They've made a number of acquisitions. The number of patents that they have, it's all lends itself to a future of electric cars, autonomous cars, where they will provide the technology. I don't think they necessarily want to own the hardware, but they want to make the intelligence behind these things. So I think that's their beauty, that's their know-how, that's their edge rather. So I think that's what they want to do. So you'll see Amazon there. Google is way ahead in this game with this Waymo. In terms of speed to market, I think they are the first. Google has drone approvals for drones from the FAA. Amazon just applied for that. Google's Waymo has tested autonomous cars quite a bit. They're way ahead of others. So Google is definitely ahead, but it's not a zero-sum game yet. It's a huge market. It's still in early stages. Still a lot of development needs to be done, and I think Amazon wants to get in there and kind of produce the technology and enable that, and more so use it for its own business of transportation. I mean, they spend about $8 billion just on the transportation expense. To the extent this thing helps them minimize that cost, I think that's their interest in this space.
And we all know that Amazon started out as an e-commerce company, but it now makes, I think, the bulk of its profits from its web services. Does this venture into transportation, do you think it could be as big a money spinner as web services is for the company?
Yes, I think we don't know that. The jury is still out. That's the bet Uber, Lyft, and everyone is making, Waymo is making, that the future is going to be transformational, and it's all going to be on-demand services, transportation as a service. If that's where it's going, which Uber and Lyft have bet their house on, that's great. And it's very early innings. If people stop buying second cars, if people just if everything is on demand, I think that's going to be huge. And so you'll see Amazon right in there with Google and maybe others as well. But the car companies, along with Amazon, Google, they're going to dominate this automated, this 2.0, transportation 2.0, so to speak. That's going to be right there. These companies are going to be right there.
Okay, Santosh Rao.
And Apple, not to forget Apple.
Of course, yes. Santosh Rao, always good to get your thoughts. Thank you.